What you saying, Mandan? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm here outside of Beckenham Junction Station on Southeastern, and the reason why I'm here today is because the 162 has received its brand new allocation in the form of Enviro 100 EVs. So what we're going to do is we're going to explore this new E100 EV on the 162 to see just exactly what this bus is like and what the 162 bus route is like. But whilst we're here, viewers, let's do an exterior of this bus. So this is YX26 KBO SEO 35, and here we have the front of the bus, okay? And over here we have the left side of the bus, yeah? And can I be honest, viewers, E100 EVs are by far the tiniest buses I've ever seen in my entire life. It's crazy. But anyways, here we have the rear of the bus. Oh, the blinds are on now. The blinds are on. Okay, now let's do a right side profile. And here we have the right side of the bus. Really nice looking bus, I can't lie. It looks very futuristic as well, which I also really like. And also, viewers, I love how the blinds say Eltham bus station instead of just Eltham station, because that's precisely where the 162 terminates. See, it even says it on the front as well, which is nice. But yeah, let's I think we can enter the bus. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. But yeah, the driver's just signing on, so let's wait for a little bit. Now, yeah, I think we can enter. Okay. And whilst we're here, viewers, let's do an interior of this bus. So over here, yeah, we have two sideways facing seats with one right here as well. Okay. And over here we have a accessible area with a big sheet of padding. Okay. And oh, there's actually no grab handles here. That's because, oh wait, there's actually no grab handles on this bus. That's the first time I've seen no grab handles on a bus. But yeah, here we have an Ibus screen as well as another one right over there. Okay. And here we have 3 solo priority seats. Okay. And I don't understand why this seat right here is a priority seat and this seat right there is not. They should make that seat a priority seat as well, because this just looks odd. But at the back here, it's just your normal seats in here with no no middle seat. And here we have 2 rear windows, and yeah, that is literally the interior of this bus. And can I be honest, viewers, I can't believe I have not done an E100 EV video until now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because E100 EVs have been around since May 2025, which was literally a year ago. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't believe I never done an E100 EV video until now. And another thing I like about this bus as well, viewers, look at this. There's USB sockets practically everywhere on this bus. That is really nice to see, because it provides with a high level of flexibility when it comes to charging your device in it. But I really think there should only be 1 socket right here, not 2, because this is only 1 seat and not 2. So yeah, I don't think there's a need for a second one, I'll be real. And also, viewers, I really love the red striping on these stairs. It adds a really nice touch to this bus, I can't even lie. And viewers, right off the bat when we departed Beckenham Junction Station, we're greeted with so much greenery. This is what I love to see. But I can't lie, viewers, one thing that is catching my eye about these E100 EVs is the fact that these grab poles are actually grey instead of white. Usually with Go Ahead London's future spec buses, they usually have white grab poles instead of grey ones. So it's actually really interesting to see grey grab poles on these buses rather than white ones.
162 to Eltham Station.
So the 162 is operated by Go Ahead London, London Central, out of Sydenham Bus Garage with a PVR of 13 buses. The route is allocated E200s and E100 EVs for now, but very soon this route will be fully allocated E100 EVs. And this route runs between Eltham Station and Beckenham Junction Station. And there's your facts about the 162. No, but this is another beautiful part about the 162. We're surrounded by bushes, although I think that's like a forest or something.
Chancery Lane.
Chancery Lane. That's still really cool to see. Here we have an E200 on the 162. This is the old allocation of the 162. Yo viewers, I just discovered something else that I love about these E100 EVs, and that is that you see this bit right here. Yeah, that's literally the aircon. It's so nice to see that there's aircon present on these buses, because in the summertime, yeah, it can actually get quite hot. But yeah, like I was saying, in the summertime, yeah, it can actually get quite hot, so it is nice to see that there's aircon present on this bus. Now honestly viewers, how much greenery is on the 162? Do you know what viewers, this is only my first time riding on the 162 and I'm liking this route so far. This route has so much greenery present. Yeah, now yeah, let's see if we can get an Ibus announcement.
162 to Eltham Station.
Now viewers, there's something that TfL done with the Ibus announcements that I absolutely love, and that is that nowadays, yeah, the Ibus announcements, yeah, this route number 2, wherever it's going, now announces 3 seconds after the driver serves the bus stop. That is so handy, because now, yeah, it's so much easier to get Ibus announcements. So yeah, thank you TfL for that. That's actually, I'm so glad that that happened, I'll be real, because before, yeah, it would take very long to announce the Ibus announcement, this route's number 2, wherever it's going in it, but now it's so much quicker. I like that. And I also thought I'd talk about this as well, viewers. I was speaking to a local resident that uses the 162 quite frequently, yeah, and she was talking about how these E100 EVs have fewer seats than the 162's old allocation, the E200s, and she was right, you know, these buses do have fewer seats than the E200s, and the reason why TfL are doing that is to add more stand space, because obviously bus routes can get quite packed at peak hours, in it. So yeah, they wanted to add more stand space so that there can be more room inside the bus, I guess, which is what I told her as well. But admittingly, viewers, she didn't like the idea that that there are now fewer seats on these E100 EVs, and to be honest, I understand that, because obviously when I'm on public transport, yeah, I hate standing. So yeah, obviously I want to be sat down and having a comfy ride when I'm on public transport, in it. So yeah, I don't think I like that as well, that there are fewer seats on the newer buses nowadays. Now viewers, one thing I love about these rear seats here is that there's literally no seat divider on these seats, making it look like that this seat is a sofa. It is like a sofa in it, with no seat divider. Yeah, I actually like that feature in my opinion. And also viewers, you see this seat that I'm on right now, yeah, my favourite seat. There's two of these horizontal grab poles here with black rubber coverings. I can imagine, yeah, that the bottom one will be for the shorter person if they're trying to get off, and the higher one will be for the taller person. So I guess there could be reasons why there's 2 of these horizontal grab poles here, not just 1. So viewers, we're currently approaching Chislehurst Station right now, and I would argue, yeah, that this is one of the best parts of the 162, because there's not only a lot of trees around here to make it look like we're going through a forest here, and there's also the underpass section on this route. That's for the southeastern trains that serve Chislehurst Station. Yeah. Oh, there's so much trees around. Really, really lovely. Now viewers, these E100 EVs here are so smooth with going up the hill. Look at this, fam. These things just fly up the hill, fam. Another thing I love about electric buses, they just fly up the hill. I can imagine, yeah, the Euro 5 E200s that do this route would struggle up this hill, because I know what they're like. No, but just look at the amount of trees and greenery there are. Look at that. Honestly, Chislehurst is such a beautiful area, fam. I need to explore this area one day. Wait viewers, it gets better. It gets better. We're currently approaching Chislehurst Common right now. Oh my days, viewers, there's a problem with these lights. They keep going on and off, on and off, on and off. I don't understand why. Look at that. There's a literal forest here, fam. Do you know what? 162 is actually a lovely route, fam. I love this route. I will definitely ride this route again in the future. Viewers, are you seeing this right now? Look at this. There's currently bears of traffic in front of us right now. Like, we've literally been here for so long, fam. See, look, we've only been making slight movements, but other than that, not that much. And because of that, viewers, now, yeah, I'm starting to see why my hunt to catch this 162 E100 EV was utterly painful. Because the thing is, yeah, I was originally at Beckenham Junction, yeah, getting ready to film this video, all excited and that. But when I checked London Vehicle Finder, yeah, I saw that the 162, yeah, E100 EV, this bus curtailed early and went back to Eltham station, which annoyed me. So at Beckenham Junction, yeah, I made my way to Eltham station, yeah, waiting for this bus then. And then what happened? This bus curtailed again and went back towards Beckenham Junction. And after that happened, yeah, I felt like giving up. But as I was on the way towards Beckenham Junction again for the second time, yeah, or for my third time to catch this bus, yeah, I remember that third time's the charm. So when I made my way back to Beckenham Junction, yeah, I finally managed to successfully catch this bus, and I was like, thank God, man. But yeah, with all this traffic up ahead, now I'm starting to see the reason why this what's it called, why this 162 E100 EV kept curtailing, which is annoying, but that's life, you know. Sometimes things do happen to annoy you, innit, and you just have to deal with it. Okay, finally, we're now out of all that traffic. Yeah, now, yeah, we can actually make our way to Eltham station. Oh, more greenery, come on, come on. At least I'm being provided with greenery to help me feel better after that traffic. And also, viewers, one thing I find unique about this E100 EV, and that is that there's a speaker right there, an Ibus announcement speaker in front of the rear window. I don't think I've ever seen that before, so that's quite unique. And whilst I'm here, I might as well talk about other features that I've missed out when I was showing you around the interior of this bus. There's also a mirror right here. That is one good quality mirror, I can't even lie. And there's also, I think these are fans, but I'm not entirely sure. And there's also a wheelchair bell. Can you see it? Oh no, that's a buggy bell. Oh, here's the wheelchair bell. And it's also good to see that there's knee pads right over here for the seat that I'm on. Obviously, as you can see, viewers, my legs are not that long, so I won't really be needing that. But for people who have legs that are longer than mine, that's going to be really handy for them, so that they don't accidentally knee someone in the head whenever someone's sitting on the seat in front of the seat that I'm sitting on. So yeah, that's a really nice feature to have. Or maybe I might need this feature after all, now that I'm sitting slightly wonky. I sit like this sometimes for comfort, innit? Because obviously if you sit... Chislehurst Sainsbury's. Because viewers, what I just realised is that if you sit in the same position for a long time, it starts to become quite uncomfortable, innit? So it would be a good idea to slightly change the position that you're sitting on for how do I say this, to maintain your comfort in it. And whilst we're here, let's get another Ibus announcement.
Thank you. 162 to Eltham station.
See how quickly the Ibus announcements announced it? That's why I love the fact that TfL changed the amount of time it will take for that Ibus announcement to announce.
Edge brake.
Oh, that is a lovely big green area. Holy.
One 6-2 to Eltham Station.
See what I mean about the lights constantly going on and off?
Imperial Way.
I don't know why it does that. It shouldn't be doing that.
One 6-2 to Eltham Station. Slaves Drive. One 6-2 to Eltham Station.
That was one rough road, I can't lie.
One 6-2 to Eltham Station. Path.
Now, admittedly, viewers, one thing I don't like about these E100 EVs is that on the seat that I'm sat on right now, my favourite seat, I can't really see that Ibus screen properly because of the pole layout, meaning I have to duck down like this in order to see it properly. Yeah, that's something that can be improved about these buses. Oh, those are some nice views, man. if you look right over here, you can see the nice views. Oh, now you can't really see them no more, but those were some really nice views. See viewers, can you see the nice views properly? Like right over here. Those are some nice views, I can't lie. And we're stuck in traffic again. Now I can see why this E100 EV kept curtailing. And if I'm going to be honest viewers, my number one pet peeve, yeah, when travelling on buses is when they get curtailed. Well, I mean, unless it doesn't affect my journey. If it does affect my journey, then it pisses me the absolute fuck off. But if it doesn't, then it's calm. And we're currently approaching a bus stop called William Barefoot Drive. What kind of a name is that? Why would you include the word barefoot in a bus stop? And I can't lie viewers, look, I actually really like the curved design of these seats, so that when you're sitting sideways, yeah, like the position that I'm sat in right now, it's not going to cause you discomfort. I like that. Another beautiful green area. There's so much greenery along the 162. That's why I love this route. Now viewers, what I learned about the 162 is that this route is quite a long route because of how indirect this route is. What would have made this route more direct is if that from Eltham station, yeah, it followed the 314 up until Bromley North station, and then it followed the 227 up until Beckenham High Street, St George's Church, and then went its usual route to Beckenham Junction. But if it did that, that would make the route quite pointless, so the 162's routing is good just the way it is. And here we have some more beautiful greenery, although the grass is starting to turn yellow, so I think it's best if we call this yellowery. Yellowery. Oh, and there's even more greenery along this part of the 162. Do you know what viewers, I've made my decision. The 162 is definitely my favourite Go Ahead London single decker route. This route is such a lovely route, man. Like literally, I've loved this route from start to end. Well, minus all of that traffic, but that didn't stop me from loving this route. So yeah, 162, highly approved from me. This route is so gorgeous, I'll be so real. And I can't lie viewers, this E100 EV made my experience on the 162 so lovely. Like I can guarantee you, if I was on one of those E200s, yeah, I would not have enjoyed this ride as much as I did with this E100 EV electric. Like these E100 EVs make the 162 so much better. So yeah, I'm genuinely happy that the 162 is getting these E100 EVs. Okay viewers, we have now made it to the terminus of the 162, Eltham bus station.
This bus terminus.
And here is the 162 E100 EV that I just rode on. Absolutely lengru, honestly. Well viewers, that has been the new E100 EVs on the 162. I must say, the 162 is by far one of the nicest bus routes I have ever been on. So viewers, I would highly recommend you ride the 162 if you haven't done so already. And with its new E100 EVs, you're gonna like the route 10 times more, trust me. But anyways, now that you heard my thoughts about the 162 and its new E100 EVs, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because I'm curious to hear your thoughts now that you heard my thoughts. But anyways viewers, from me here at Eltham bus station, it's now time to conclude this video. So I hope you lot enjoyed today's video. If you did, that's great. If you didn't, that's fine. But either way, thank you lot so much for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until next time, peace out.
Are you always in the mood? I'm acting bad, yeah. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Really, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Are you always in the mood? So I'm acting bad, yeah. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool.